Today we talk about oatmeal pudding. But what exactly is pudding and why do I think that it's worth trying it out in oatmeal? Pudding is basically starch combined with flavor like vanilla extract or cocoa powder. Starch has a nice characteristic when heated. It swells and then turns into a thick gel when cooled down again, aka becomes pudding. Also, starch is a carbohydrate, thus has 4 calories per gram. You know what else does? Sugar. So don't fall for the sugar-free pudding brands. When it comes down to calories, they have the exact same amount because sugar and starch are essentially the same thing. So now that we know what pudding is, I will add in 15 grams of vanilla flavored pudding mix into a glass, and then I will add in 100 grams of skimmed milk and immediately start mixing to prevent lumps. Next, I will add 50 grams of quick oats into a pot, followed up by 250 grams of cold water. In my opinion, this is the best ratio to make a good oatmeal. I will add in a touch of salt and heat up the pan to medium heat. Also, and this is optional, because I like it very sweet, I will add in 15 grams of sweetener. Now, as this heats up, you will see that the oats are soaking all of the liquid and everything becomes thicker and thicker. This will take about 2 minutes with occasional stirring. Then I will add in my pudding mixture. In the beginning it will be very liquid, but as this heats up again, you will see that the starch swells up and that the oatmeal gets thicker and thicker. After 1 minute or so, this is exactly what we want. A super creamy consistency. Remove it from the heat and put everything into a bowl. I like to cut 50 grams of blueberries and add them in. And also, to add more protein, I will add in 100 grams of skyr. You can also add in fat-free Greek yogurt. It has the same macros, and mix everything until you have a very nice looking smooth oatmeal. Now you can either eat this right away when it's still hot, or put this into the fridge for at least 2 hours or also overnight, so it becomes an actual pudding. If you let this rest in the fridge, however, the pudding tends to put the skin on top. There is a simple trick to prevent this from happening. Take some plastic wrap and cover the entire surface of the oatmeal so everything gets in contact with the plastic, so there is no chance that the skin can develop. I already did one the day before and this is how it looks. It's a super thick and creamy consistency. However, some of you probably also want to add some protein powder. I would highly recommend using casein protein for this. Add 15 grams into a small container and then add in a bit of water and stir. Repeat this until you have the desired consistency. Other than whey protein, casein gets super thick and almost like a yogurt, which is amazing in combination with oatmeal in my opinion. So this particular recipe comes in with 367 calories, 58 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat and 20 grams of protein. The next recipe is my current favorite and it starts with an apple. This weighs around 100 grams. I will first peel it and slice it into 4 pieces. Then I will remove the seed and cut it into small bite-sized chunks. Now, I will add in a teaspoon or 5 grams of butter into the pan on medium heat and then add in the apples. I will fry them now for 2 to 3 minutes until they get some color and start to caramelize. In my opinion, they taste more sweet and also better in combination with the oats. Next is the same step like the recipe before. Add in 250 grams of water, 50 grams of oats and 15 grams of sweetener. Heat everything up for 2 minutes and add in the vanilla pudding mix. Stir everything again until it becomes a thick consistency, 1 minute or so, and remove it from the heat. I will first add in again 100 grams of skyr, but after that I will also add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I absolutely love this combination for my breakfast right now. It's really filling and satisfying. This recipe comes in with 426 calories, 65 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat and 20 grams of protein. The last recipe is for my chocolate lovers. I will start with 100 grams of skimmed milk into a small glass. Then I will first add 1 serving of powdered peanuts. I have the cocoa PB2, but the regular one will work as well. Then I will add in 10 grams of unsweetened cocoa powder, and lastly I will add in 15 grams of pudding mix, but this time chocolate flavor. Mix everything very well so there is no lumping. So, I will cook again 50 grams of oats with 250 grams of water until thick. This time I won't add any sweetener because the chocolate pudding has actual sugar mixed in. Next is the pudding mix. Cook this with occasional stirring for a minute until thick and transfer everything into a bowl. I will add in again 100 grams of skyr and there you go, a chocolate peanut butter flavored oatmeal pudding that comes in with 437 calories, 63 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fat and 24 grams of protein. And this is why I think that adding pudding is so great. You can basically try out a lot of different flavors and have a still healthy breakfast even though you are eating pudding. Check this video out if you want to see how you can make protein oatmeal that tastes actually amazing, and see you there.